is going on, y'all? Welcome. Welcome. Coffee, no, this is... we're still working on the same patch from yesterday, brother. New patch means new sliders. You caught the bell. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we haven't come up with anything yet, so we're still working on the slider update. Is kind of where we're at. So get a little. So what we're gonna do here is so obviously we're picking up where we were at last night, dude. It's kicking mine too, man. We are somehow getting matched up against the 11-1 Texas State Bobcats. What's up, Jacob? How's it going, man? Thank you for coming through the stream. So we're picking up. Oh my God, M2, you're back from the dead, bro. I blew you up in the Discord, DMing you, tagging you. I keep seeing you playing college football, but yeah, I was like, where's my guy M2 at, man? If you check your DMs in Discord, you'll see that I hit you up a couple times. It has you exhausted, Colton. I haven't seen any more updates from you, so I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try some. Colton, I got your setup right, and I was looking at it, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, you're in New York City? That's dope, man. I've never been, but I hope to get there one day. Check it out. Be a tourist like the 2 million other people that are there touring it at any given point in time. I feel like. I decided, Colton, I'm just going to try some off-the-wall shiz on stream. We're going to see how it goes. Intentional grounding's on. But I just played around with a whole bunch of stuff. I have no idea how this is going to go. We're going to find out together, man. DPI got to change. Roughing the passer got to change. What else got to change? Man, a couple other things got to change. Either way, let's go ahead and fire up this game. I have no idea how this is going to go. If it starts off really horrible, like awful, I'll kind of revert a little bit, But the main thing that we're at right now, for those of you joining up who might not know, like, quarterback plays in a good spot as far as them not taking bad sacks, getting rid of the football. And honestly, the quarterback percentages, we're pretty close to where we want to be. The big thing is trying to get the quarterbacks to still scramble and throw on the run. Brandon, I can't answer that yes, because I have no idea how this is going to go. I am trying something with auto subs that are a little bit different. But the downside is you can't really test them in practice mode, which is where I like to test some stuff. I mean, because I did. I took them in there, and I was just like, the quarterback auto subs, I didn't really see what I was wanting to see in practice mode anyway. So the main thing we're trying to accomplish, Colton's been testing, he's been going hard, that's why he's exhausted, is just we got the quarterback play, navigating the pocket, moving around, throwing the ball over the field, pretty good realistic completion percentage. It's looking great. The one issue is with the intentional grounder on, they do not take off and scramble. Field generals do not take off and scramble where they were beforehand. And so, yeah, these are fire. Do we want the gold helmet? Or do we want the maroon helmet? Or do we want the gold and black helmet? Ooh. Man, they got some really cool... We gotta go... Oh. This white helmet's dope. But that gold and white one is so filthy too. Man, they have a lot of options here. Texas State, man. I think we're going to go gold and white. That's just too gnarly. All right, and for us, oh yeah, Brandon, for sure, man. As soon as there's an update, you'll know. I mean, I've been showing kind of like off what's kind of been being tested and stuff, but at the end of the stream. But it's been interesting. Just trying to figure out, like I said, getting the quarterbacks to scramble a little bit. That's the main thing we're at right now. How does the roughing slider affect gameplay? So the lower it goes, the better pocket navigation and what feels like sense pressure the quarterback has. So when we had intentional grounding turned off, we were playing with the roughing the passer. Lowering it helped them navigate the pocket and move away from that pressure to an extent. They were still taking, what was going on is they would sense the pressure and they'd start to roll to try to get away from the pressure, but they would just run into stupid sacks. They wouldn't take off and run when it made sense, if that makes sense, or if they had a lane. They would run into sacks, or they'd wait, you know. You could tell that they knew what they were supposed to do, but they weren't doing it right. Got a tip last night from Auburn and Brad in the chat that in turning intentional grounding on, the quarterbacks are really good at getting the ball and not taking sacks, and they still fling the ball down the field. Turned it on, played a game, and boy, were they not wrong. 100% accurate. The problem is the quarterbacks stopped scrambling completely.
He'll bring it out. It's Lacey.
Stopped scrambling completely. They would move around the pocket, throw a little bit on the in the pocket, but not like the really good when we had the moments of it. The really good pocket movement and scrambling from before. And so now where we're at is just literally trying to figure out what can be done to get the quarterbacks to play how they are now, but to scramble with keeping intentional grounding on. Because I do really like how the quarterbacks play with the intentional grounding on, with the fact in comparison that they are taking deep shots, they are getting rid of the ball, they are taking way less sacks, which has been an issue. But I don't want to lose scrambling. However, I will choose to lose scrambling and not have the sacks versus have the scrambling and have the sacks, because I've won several games because of the sacks. And I don't mind getting sacks, don't get me wrong. It's the bad sacks. It's the ugly sacks. The one you're just looking at it, you're like, why didn't he get rid of the football? He had a guy open over here. Why didn't he scramble it? Why did he run this way? Why did he run, you know, those ones. And so if we can... Why did I throw? I meant to press triangle. God dang it. Just already starting off pressing the wrong button. So anyway, picking up where we went off last night, you know, all we really did last night was we grabbed where I was currently at with the sliders. I played the game before. And I won that game in overtime, but the CP quarterback had 8 sacks and they were bad. Take away those sacks, I lose that game. And we turned on intentional grounding, didn't do anything else. Got destroyed. Quarterback play was great. They just didn't scramble one time. And so, of course they're going to run no huddle. And I'm in the worst formation. Or the worst set. So anyway, all we're doing now is just building off of the intentional grounding back on to try and get them to scramble a little bit. I do not have XP sliders for NCAA football or college football 25 because they really don't matter much. The whole thing is pretty broken. I dropped a couple videos on it at the beginning of the year. Kalenk, I don't know. The only thing you can do with the XP sliders is kind of maintain the amount of 90 overalls, but the 80 overalls are going to implode no matter what you do. So at that point, I was like, I'm not even wasting my time, because I can't accomplish what I want to accomplish with it, which is maintain balance. So anyway, I'm just trying some completely off-the-wall crap here in this game. A DPI change. Oh! Hold on, before I get excited, I need to know, not to ruin the immersion, I need to know if he's a field general or a scrambler. He's an improviser. Damn, he's a 96 overall? Well, at least the improvisers are taking off and scrambling. I was hoping it was going to show he was a field general. Brad, what's going on, man? Just building off what you sent in chat last night, trying to get field generals to scramble a little bit, because they definitely do not with the change. I mean, the change is really, really good, but it's totally taking away quarterback scrambles and trying to figure out a way to get them to scramble. And keep the deep shots, you know. 3rd and 8, we better just man up here. Protect the sticks. Deep shot, kinda. Nice catch. But yeah, I got a couple just random things I'm trying here. I made a massive change of DPI just to see. It was just one of those, you know, F it things. Like, what happens if I do this with DPI? What happens if I... Ooh, nice pressure. Oh, no. There we go. What happens if I do this with DPI? What happens if I do this with... Why are they running... Okay. What happens if I do this with roughing the passer? What happens if I do this with this auto sub? Yeah, because I love how it plays other than they don't scramble. And I should clarify, it's field generals only that aren't scrambling. And you don't expect them to scramble a lot, but like 1 to 2 times a game is probably... Jeez. 1 to 2 times a game, you know? Would be ideal. Can't believe we get them all the way down there. Stop them like that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive.
So yeah, we could see something. We could see a little bit of robo quarterback in this game, for all I know. We could see a lot of dink and dunking in this game, for all I know. I just went into it with the whole, you know, F it. Let's just for fun, you know. Okay, can you resend that, Brad? Scrambling QBs weren't scrambling? No. Field generals aren't scrambling at all. Scrambling QBs, I mean, we just saw an improviser take off and run. The issue has strictly been field generals. Oh, good run. And again, we don't. It's not that I want field generals to be taken off all the time. That's not what they do. But when the coverage is deep, you don't rush a lot of guys, and there's an opportunity for them to take off and run. I'd like to see them do that instead of feeling kind of like robotic and always finding someone open or always throwing it. You know, I'd like to see them take off and run when the situation calls for it. Like 1 to 2 times a game. Yeah, man, if you haven't done a profile delete, do a profile delete.
When I think back to the bowl games I played in, and we had functions, a brand new city, generally in warm weather. You get to meet the other team.
Ooh.
Friendly competition.
Almost had that. I do want to take a look at one thing, because I'm trying to get to where play action passes are actually viable. I did max protect, and I did have enough time. They dropped 8 in coverage, so are we really that surprised? Did you look at their archetype though, Brad? That's the thing. Were they field generals? Because Colton did a ton of testing last night after I got off stream. He was dimming me till like 3 o'clock in the morning my time, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I went to bed, but I appreciate it. And he was just trying. No bad sacks. They were playing great in the pocket. Just no scrambles. Coffee. I'm using XP sliders. Yeah. And you dropped face mask to 25. Interesting that was what you tried.
Just keep swinging it. Finds his man. It's Stewart.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size.
It was a field general? Okay, yeah. Because Colton, like I said, our field general last night in the game, I had the face mask at 35, not 25. But he didn't scramble one time.
Really nice job.
And Colton did a bunch of testing last night, playing defense only, so he's getting through games like crazy, and they weren't scrambling at all.
Whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
But did not know about the 25 face mask that you were using, which I feel like that would open up the run a little bit.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first.
No. Completely different XP sliders, bro. I just literally took my findings, right? I made a video and I posted it, and I just took the ones that got the closest 90s and I just went with those.
Looking downfield, it's Vattiato. It's complete. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first
quarter, man.
Texas State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period.
The nice thing is we are having a little bit of offense. They only have 10 rushing yards. They ran it a lot for only 10 rushing yards.
Now to see if these guys
That's literally the only thing, bro, is the just get them to scramble just a little bit. I might have posted them in the Discord, actually, Coffee. I don't remember.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wide out.
Oh my god, I threaded the needle. I'm fine with them dropping that because I absolutely sent that dude into concussion protocol. But does it take away the scrambling? I'm going to test it in Madden too. But if it does what it does here, and the quarterbacks don't scramble anymore, then that sucks, you know? Then it's like you have to figure out what to do to make them scramble, if possible. I hate that we have to choose between quarterbacks having good pocket awareness, throwing the ball deep, getting rid of it, and scrambling. Like, why can't we have both? If I threw a better ball there, that's a touchdown. But the nice thing about Madden is we can adjust their quarterback type to balanced or scrambling, regardless of their archetype. So it might work better in Madden. But I'll defer to what you've seen, Brad.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on.
By the way, we did end up getting, oh, they blew that up. We ended up getting 16 views on Rumble last night on our stream. Nobody who viewed it clicked subscribe, unfortunately. But we are streaming on Rumble right now. I don't know if anybody's viewed it or not. As of right now, no. But we'll see. Maybe we'll eventually get some viewers. I mean, you said it works on Madden, Brad. So, I mean, can you fill me in on quarterback scrambling?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
Well, I have it turned on. I have the aggressive AI on. I don't know why that would.
Here comes the offense. Jesse, a very
You would think that would make them more aggressive, right? And take off and run. The conservative action, well, unless you think scrambling's conservative. I mean, you can look at it from two different points of view.
off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's
Well, honestly, and that's supposed to
sweet feet by a little time.
improviser take it off. But the aggressive AI is their play calling. Now that I think about it, it shouldn't impact the quarterback deciding to scramble. That's strictly play calling, like how they adjust their play calls.
And the Bobcats in the hurry up.
So depending on what you're doing, they're going to adjust their play calls defensively to counter what you're doing offensively, and then vice versa. Whatever you're doing defensively, they're going to counter with play calls
It's Williams. And he's going to be
offensively.
first down. He's going to bring up the
You know what I mean? They're going to be more aggressive with it. He's 7 of 8. So we got to monitor that. Are we going to see some robo quarterback?
keep him away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down.
He's also a 96 overall, so
Up and rally, and everybody flies to the
keep
football.
that.
Great execution by this
Ooh, we're going to get a nice return here.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job.
All right, we're set up nicely.
On that return and was able to set
I really want to get a play action. I'm going to keep testing play action. We know last night play action did not work at all.
settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more.
Couldn't get the... I'm rolling to the left, and I got a guy chasing me, so I couldn't set my feet and throw.
Get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
So Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts are improvisers.
Going to the ground.
So that's
Shakes off the defender.
not surprising. The Kirk Cousins one is giving me hope.
From the 36, a third down.
Because if you don't even edit him, he's a pocket quarterback. If you don't even edit him. He's a field general, but his play style is pocket, right? Because you could have him be a field general and then edit it to be like a scrambling play style or something like that, and he'll run the ball a little bit more.
On third and short, they'll try to pick
Oh,
it up.
I'm going for this. I like them both, man. I know you want to know an answer, like which one I like better, but
Firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
I honestly like them both.
They decide against
I like the gameplay. Both of them offer different things for gameplay. The one thing is Madden's easier to get more invested in long term because house call.
He's running free down the middle. And he takes it all.
Because the XP sliders that I built there are balanced as far as player progression. We have those the tools work a little bit better, and so you can go 10 years into a Madden franchise, and you're not going to have the talent explosion with XP sliders like you are here. You go 4 years here in College Football 25, and you have twice the amount of 80 overalls as you did now. So I just know that I can only go about 2 to 3 years in a dynasty before there's going to be so many good players in the game that, you know. And then you go through and you look and you're like, well, there's all these good players and my team isn't very good. Then you go look at depth charts of teams and you'll run into teams like USC. When I was doing a sim, that USC had, what was it, 11 quarterbacks on their roster. 8 of them were rated 80 or better. I'm not joking on that. There's just overwhelming amount of talent, and they were all going to these teams, and they weren't even transferring and going to the lesser teams or anything like that. So you still have talent, or you still have bad teams and stuff like that, because the good teams were just getting way more of the good players. What offensive, defensive playbook do you use? Well, I'm going to be changing my offensive playbook, let me tell you. I ran it for this season, but we're going to change it. Right now I'm using Northern Illinois, but it's getting changed. Defensively, I'm going to be making a change there too, but I'm just using the 3-3-5. 3-3-5 tight, but I want a different defensive playbook. Rams and 49ers tied. There's 6 points. Bro, let me check my FanDuel. I spent the money on the thing. I wonder, I'm feeling like what I did here messed up some of the CPU offense a little bit. But that's why we play around with this stuff, just to see what happens. I gotta look at my... Bro. I bought into the FanDuel thing, you know, the Thursday night whatchamacallit. Right. And this is my lineup I picked. The number one person right now has 46 points. I have 28.59. I picked my MVP to be Kyron Williams. I picked Patrick Taylor for the 49ers. I mean, he did pretty well last week. I thought he'd get some carries. He's got 0 points. And then I picked Stafford and Purdy as my any flexes, and then a kicker. Oh my goodness. That is awful. And the person who's winning 20 grand right now with 46 points, Puka Nacua is their MVP. And they... Wow. What a shit show, yo. I have no ideas what my offensive defensive playbook's going to be. I'm going to go through and look. Hurry up. I can't take... Go. Ah, shoot. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I like to run the ball and throw the ball deep. I like to set up the deep passing by running the football. And so I like to run from... single back. And this has a lot of single back in the game. The only problem is all of them are these motion runs. It's like I like those, but I'd like to just have some normal runs on a single back.
Motion from the offense. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
Jacob, if I stream my games versus CPU with your siders, help you out. What do you mean? You don't need to stream them to help me out. It's mostly just give me feedback. That's what Colton does. He just tells me, like, hey, I'm doing this, and this, and then he plays, and then he gives me stats and tells me how it felt, and you know, a lot of times he comes up with ideas on his own on what to change. Sometimes he'll ask me for opinions, but lately he's been just kind of just winging it on his own. He's kind of understanding the science, and then he's learning that it's an experiment, so it takes... We're going for it. We're at the 48. No. This is a bowl game. We're here to win the damn thing. Yo, appreciate that, Coffee. Well, yeah, I guess if it's 6-6, I mean, I'm surprised that the offenses are that brutal.
Whatever it is that you do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're
I'm really
trying to get
surprised.
closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play.
Oh, wow. We had him, just really overthrew him. I don't adjust sliders, though, Jacob. Gameplay sliders are all 50 other than fumble and INT. Everything else is all 50.
Put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
Oh, what a catch!
In this time. And
I did address that. So I had a couple people complaining about
it's the 2-minute
the user players specifically
little something extra on there
not
for the break.
hanging on to those catches.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two.
I don't touch gameplay sliders, bro. So if it's like if you want running to be like more running, you don't go increase run blocking. I do different things. Oh no.
Try to pick up the first. They were
We gotta go for this. You don't punt this either.
was that third down play
39-yard line.
disaster. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They make the stop, but the sweep throw and catch is ready to give him a
There we go.
first down. They put this
Main thing, auto subs and penalties.
8th play of the
But I don't touch holding. It's too powerful.
to throw. It's Spatiato. He's got the tight end. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it
Way too powerful, in my opinion. You raise holding up,
in for the offense.
you'll get the calls, but it'll impact a lot of other stuff.
He'll set up to throw. They're bringing heat.
Dang it. They took away what I wanted there.
Getting us to 15.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal to go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Looking to pass on second.
Thread the needle?
And
Oh, that would have been a tough catch. I'm not even mad. That would have been a very tough catch. I mean, I threaded the needle, but it was in triple coverage.
Great coverage on
He
the
got
second
walloped.
down. Knocking it away. Here comes a huge third down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
they'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they'll stop him inside the 5.
All right.
Defense is back.
We actually had good clock management here.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out.
All right, we'll take a 13-7 lead. Although, I definitely think some of the changes I made impacted the CPU in a bad way. Based on that first quarter, so, you know, that's just a live and learn part of it.
Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese.
You wish penalties would not affect gameplay?
Paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas has lived up to expectations. And I get it. A lot of coaches
But,
will say the difference
so Brad, let me ask you,
comes down
they
to
kind of have to, though.
and getting big
If you think about it from a logical point of view, right?
on third down,
They have to.
you are and keeping drives alive.
Unless, I mean,
Can help you break
the only way you could have penalties not impact gameplay
help you come out on top.
is if they took away the penalty sliders completely
And the guys for the
and penalties were then made a tendency from a player. Kind of like 2K has, and I'll show you here in a second why. Kind of like how 2K has player tendencies, right? Very specific on how they do certain things. MLB The Show has very specific player tendencies for like how they hit, where they hit, stuff like that. Madden needs realistic player, like real player tendencies. Not do they throw a spiral? Do they have a high motor? Like those are lazy tendencies. I'm talking real tendencies. Likelihood of holding versus I mean all this information's out there, right?
in the mix to finish
The only way you could have penalties not impact gameplay
A little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about
in my opinion, is you'd have to get rid of the penalty slider in general, and each player will have penalty tendencies for DPI, cornerbacks, like how likely they are for pass interference, hold. Really? And all you did was send... But I'll tell you right now, Colton, what I'm planning on right now, I put the holding back up to 50. I put the lower block or illegal block in the back up to 50, and I put the false start down to 65 as well. What's interesting is on 70 apiece, we've seen a lot of offsides and false starts. At 65 apiece, haven't had one yet this game. Oh, real quick, after this play, I'll explain to you why penalties have to impact gameplay in the current set, in the current way the game's made. I'll show you why. Okay, coach adjustments, and this is why it makes sense. So if we're gonna have a slider that when it's at 50 is supposed to be like a normal rate for a penalty call. How a normal rate is determined without player tendencies, I have no idea. It's still completely random, right? But if you raise that holding slider up, it means you're going to get more holding calls, right? Which is perfectly fine. But what has to occur for that holding call to happen? A player has to hold. And the game isn't just going to simply have a random... It's not just going to be like the players holding 1 out of every 5 plays more, 1 out of every 10 or something like that for that to call. The players are going to hold more every single play, and it's the likelihood of the ref to call it. So if you increase the holding slider, it has to increase the rate at which players are holding their blocks, or else how do you have that call happen? So I know you say you wish that the penalty sliders didn't affect gameplay, but how else then would you have the holding call made? Because if the raising the holding slider from 50 to say 75 did not impact the gameplay, that would mean the blocking, how it is when it was on 50, does not change, and the call rate is changing. So you're now calling blocks as holds that weren't being called holds when it's on 50, which doesn't make sense. You have to create that animation to occur more. And that's what this does. And if you look at it, if you go to blocking here in a coaching adjustment, if you go to conservative, what's the pro? Decreases chances of holding penalty. The con is you hold your blocks less for your run and pass. It makes sense, right? If you're trying to avoid holding calls, you're not holding blocks longer, and rushers are going to get through on pass rush and run plays. So if you go aggressive, what's the pro? You're going to hold your blocks longer, which is going to give your quarterback more time to throw, and your running backs are going to have bigger lanes to run. The con is it increases your chances of a penalty. So you can go this route instead of even raising the holding slider, and you can see how it has to happen like that. And you see it in the NFL too, like how many times we have big pass plays or run plays called back from holding. So in the current state of how they have penalties, they have to impact gameplay. So because they have a setting like this, right? So this is the offside description. Modifies the base chance per play for the CP defenders to go offsides, including neutral zone infraction and encroachment. Frequencies at normal setting based on collectible data. So penalties are completely RNG. There's nothing tied to players other than their discipline. If they're going to keep this method for penalties where we're allowed to adjust them, then players need to have realistic penalties, realistic tendencies tied to penalties, excuse me. You get rid of the penalties in general. All we can do is disable them. We can turn them off, turn them off, turn them off, turn them on. That's it. And you can still give us options to turn off or turn on. Shoot, that's not a good. I just already called this. I don't want to call this again. Give us the ability to only disable them or enable them, and then have penalties tied to player tendencies. Thought he hung on to it. Thought he hung on to it. And believe me, Brad, I would much rather they gave us penalties in the format of only we can enable them or disable them, and players had penalty ratings assigned to them, tendencies. And you'd have it for DBs are going to be, DBs would get ones for face mask. They'd get ones for jumping off sides. They would get ones for defensive pass interference. If they'd ever bring back defensive holding, they'd have it for that too. Ooh, almost picked it. Offensive lineman, of course, would be false start, holding, illegal block in the back. Everyone should have a legal block in the back because it can happen, on a interception or something like that. But everyone has a rating out of 100. And that rating dictates the likelihood. Or and then that rating can fluctuate throughout your franchise or dynasty or whatever. What's the logic behind auto subs? Well, auto subs don't even work right anyway. Right? Where's the fatigue meter? Remember, you used to be able to see how tired you are? The auto subs are supposed to be. The auto subs never worked right because remember when we used auto subs for rotations, we would still have to jack up the fatigue, and then we would set auto subs to like 89, 94 to get running back rotations, right? Because we never got realistic running back rotations. And then you'd have the issue where the running back would get to the point in the game where their energy never got back up to 90, above 90. They would stay below it. So if you had your set at 89, 94, eventually they would go down to 89. They'd never recover back up above 90, and you'd have disappearing running backs. This was long before they implemented progressive fatigue, and you'd have the highest you could go for auto subs on running backs was 84, 89, or 88, 89, because they would never recover above 90 when you got into the second half, and you'd have disappearing players. And the fatigue just amplified that, but yeah, we've never had realistic player rotations.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy.
That's unfortunately never been a focus for them. I don't want to have to jack up the fatigue. I'd rather just leave the fatigue at 50. I'd rather they got rid of the fatigue slider. Why do we need a player fatigue slider? If they did player fatigue in game in the rate at which they rotated out, like just realistically, we wouldn't need a fatigue slider.
Trying play action. Fires left. Wolf, the defense is wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Players just would tire and recover at like a realistic rate. And then you could have an option too, like in the fourth quarter, you'd have coaching options come up and say, hey, your player's tired, needs a breather. Pull him out or leave him in. And depending on where you're at in the game and what's going on, you could keep that player out there for a big play. Or you sub them and have them off the field for that big play. Yeah, I'm still at 70 for fatigue. Haven't really felt any reason to change it.
Back to pass. It's Vattiato.
Oh, no, I had a guy. I don't know if I would have completed it, but I had a guy.
Now they face third down.
They blitzed the safety, and I was like, oh, my God. He's open. Let's do that. I think injuries at 30 are good. I mean, you're moving up. You're just going to create
They're going to throw it again.
a ton of injuries. But the reason people want to move the injuries up
And he was off to the races.
is because they want more long-term injuries. The injury rate at 30 is fine. People just want more long-term injuries.
Offense on the field keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously,
What's the idea, or what's it for, Coffee?
way better than having it trot out.
What's your idea surrounding? Let's at least get that.
Stop it. He gets 4 lane balls at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Oh, he should have picked that and went to the house. I am lucky.
Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Nope, no 30 on Heisman only. On Heisman only, dude, you put quarterback actually at 35, not on All-American.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Butler. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down.
Oh, what's your idea with auto subs, Coffee? Tell me.
Understanding where the first
Very
down
curious.
marker is, make sure he gets the right depth.
If you don't mind. If you want to keep it to yourself, I totally understand.
Head coach has a big decision.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And they finally
Man, our Wildcat has worked really, really well.
defense going all in to stop the run. Running back goes in motion. Off the play fake on first
That did
down.
not work. Holy smokes.
He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Their offense looked really good their first drive of the game, and now they haven't done anything since.
To the air, it's Vattiato. Trying to get to it.
I had to eat that.
Pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I had my guy on my left I wanted to go to. Wasn't there, and by the time when I looked over to the right, the pressure was there. I'd rather eat the sack than shit, 3 in a row.
Bringing the heat, another sack.
Wow. What if I want the opposing teams to get injured but not my team? You can't, yeah, because injuries affects both, man. There's no way to do that.
Giving up. They gave up some yards, but they didn't break in the end.
Knocked it right. Miller showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Oh yeah, man. I like Brad said, bounce ideas off me. I'm not one of those people where if you have an idea and you're trying to help build something, that I'm too proud to be like, nah, dude, screw you. I just make sliders, bro. I've been working with Colton for like a month, and Big Papa when he helps me out. JJ, I mean, he's working on Heisman sliders, but don't think JJ and I don't talk and discuss ideas. I mean, I'm not one of those people. Like, I'm always down for people who have ideas, as long as they understand kind of the methodology I'm working with, which I think over time more and more people have bought into the auto subs idea. Like Colton, for example, he bought into the auto subs idea. He understands it, and so we run ideas and he tests stuff all the time. That's one reason I partnered up with JJ. Like, he understood it and he hit me up in the Discord because he understood what I was saying. He picked up on it and he started building a Heisman set for everybody.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able
But I took an idea on stream last night and implemented it. Shoot, I am not too proud for that, man. Yeah, I need a good D. I need a good offensive playbook too. I know Oregon's good, but it's not the offense I like to run. Yeah, but Coffee, I don't use auto subs for player rotation though, brother. They have an impact on gameplay. So I do not make my auto subs for player rotation. 3-3-5 stack you really like? I like it until a team runs no huddle against me. I hate the 3-3-5 stack in versus a no huddle. But yeah, I need a good playbook. Hannah, I'm looking too. Hannah and I forgot what you told me to call you. I know that's the name of your parrots. I forgot. Forgive me. I'm looking for playbooks too, though. Scheme. I mean, you could call me a vertical power run kind of guy. I love to run the ball, and then I like to take deep shots off the run. Oh, what a block, 65. Big time block. Alabama or Oregon's playbook is legit. But it has a lot more spread offense. It works, but it doesn't fit the power style that I like. I feel like there's been a lot of offense in this game for it to be a 16-10 game. Every single one of them has been tested, brother. I'll tell you right now, the auto subs aren't just randomly assigned. They're tested. Every single position's tested, looking at specific things. It took Colton a long time to dial in on tight end auto sub and the linebacker auto sub, and then testing the cornerback and safety ones too. You test one at a time.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
What kind of offense is the Texas A&M and Louisville one? N7 Drifter? Shane? Sorry.
On third down, going up top. Got his man on the right.
Oh! Oh!
Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
Alabama. Pro-style offense, yeah. Kind of want to check out Michigan State. I like all those pro-style offenses.
Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give
You run heavy.
and it's right back at him.
UCF.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He bullies it.
I mean, we have to. If we score here, that would almost wrap it up. Yeah, power run, throw it deep. That's what I like to do.
Keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down.
Either way, 2-score game with under 6 minutes to go would be huge. So no turnovers here. I definitely need to revert what I did a little bit because their offense became extremely suspect. We're at the 2. We're going for this, man. If we don't get it, they're pinned at the 1 or the 2.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Alrighty.
Nice job by the defense.
Well, that's the risk we were willing to take, man. Because now they're back here.
Shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job.
That's how close we were to getting it in.
They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, they are not running the ball nearly as well as they did last night.
got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football.
And he's rated really well.
Expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort.
Just has not.
And they have been able to shut him
Oh, no. Yeah, we shouldn't have held this offense. Oh, game time. We shouldn't have held this offense to 10 points. Yeah, I'm going to definitely look at... So this playbook is heavy play action. The problem is you have to be able to run the ball for the play action to work. And if you get in a game where you're unable to run the ball because you're behind or they're stopping it, you need to have some good pass plays too. Brad, I'm playing Texas State Bobcats, and their quarterback is a 96 overall, the running back's a 90 overall, something like that, and we are just, I mean, their offense hasn't done anything since the first play of the game, or first drive of the game. So I'm definitely thinking I made some changes that are, no.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is
Need to undo that.
time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations.
Touchdown.
A lot of times because
Oh!
offense can make stands, make stops, and they hit on that last
If I wouldn't have had to wait so long
By the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback.
for him to clear,
Put that football in the field to play, so
I think that was a touchdown.
go out of bounds.
96 Rams, 2-minute warning. Jeez.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Skips away from pressure. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback.
I do both, Malik. So it depends on down and distance. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what, I'll see what the coach has to say. If I see something I like, I'll pick it. And then if not, I'll call my own play.
For the completion.
Defensively, I mix it up too. But,
Third down through the air.
oh, yes. But, you know, in passing situations, you really want to call your own plays so you can have shell coverages. Because coach suggestions don't have shell coverages in them.
At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap.
A first down run in the red zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second and goal.
Iowa and Michigan playbook not bad too. Yeah, I want to check out Michigan State as well. I'm literally going to go through. I won't do it on stream. I mean, I did one time. I went through and looked at playbooks, but I know we want to get some games in and see, you know, see how things look.
With unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Oh, why is that? Why am I going for 2? I guess I'll go for 2.
2-point conversion attempt is coming.
Pro style, but what's their shotgun playbooks look like? Like, this has a lot of shotgun in it. Oh, good defense. The problem is they don't have any 5 wide, and they have a lot of their shotguns are 3 wide receivers to the one side, which I honestly am not a huge fan of.
Touchdown drive. On the run from inside.
I don't like running out of shotgun. I like running out of single back I formation, and then I like to pass out of shotgun, obviously.
Back and they'll go on offense.
I'm weird.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff
Live in Iowa, huh? Yeah, it's almost as cold there as it is here.
This drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play.
I'll look at some of those playbooks here. I mean, this is the last game of the season, so I have to kind of go through a little bit of the offseason. It's my first time going through the offseason, but if I can get through it at a decent pace with your guys' help, probably, then we can get another game in. It's only our second sack, but I really wish he would have got rid of it.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Do you ever run out of 2 tight ends? Yeah, every now and then. Yeah, their offense has been a little wide open, busted coverage. And I overthrew him! No! Wow.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on
Brad, what'd you say I need to change for next game? Was it face mask?
move the tight end all over. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Well, we are
Get
winding
to
it
2 minutes.
down.
Let's go to 2 o'clock. Let's get over this game. I'm ready to get rid of it.
A really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on
Ready
the
to
right.
move on.
Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments of individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here
That'll
comes
ice
the
it.
field goal unit once again. They
3-score game,
3 tonight.
right?
Kick is good.
With my math off here. Yeah.
3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Wait, we're up 15. No.
So
Nope.
after the
Never
main
mind.
field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
But their offense has just looked bad. Brad, I asked what you had. Your change was face mask down to 25, right? That you recommended.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
And then what? So let me ask you this: what are the? And you can post them in chat. Like, what are you using for?
Go make a statement and get some.
Are you using everything else from me for like the quarterback auto subs, the DPI stuff like that, or did you make any changes there too?
Be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown,
Fires one high and deep.
Oh boy.
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Touchdown, Bobcat. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense of getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Oh no.
Just under a minute and a half to play. and
Forgot.
they have a shot.
Onside kick.
I believe they have to recover this onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
Yeah, he has not looked good the whole game. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I said at the beginning of the stream, I just kind of went with F it and was like just trying some random crap just to see how it worked.
so they call this situation
Um,
4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and lead the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute. an
Wow, all field goals, Rams won. That's crazy. Classic passing, revamped passing is superior. It's the best passing mechanic we've had in the game since
First downs, walk out with the W.
the Vision Code.
The odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. Could they
So you have everything from the sliders on the 16th
coaching staffs
of
great job trying to motivate their own
of November, or were you getting the roughing the passer change too?
This team just wanted it. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
And how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the rank upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the rank spot.
That's gonna
Well,
do
let's
it for
look.
us. For Jesse Palmer,
They're
Dave
pretty
Collins,
rough.
entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
Yeah,
This
their
has
running
been
game was
another
nothing,
presentation of EA Sports
which
College
is really
Football.
weird. That looks good. That doesn't look good for a 96 overall. That looked awful. I mean, 3.5 yards per carry, but only 9 attempts, and he's an 88 overall. What were we, though? I guess it was pretty balanced. 21 for 71 for 3.3. Pretty fair. His was, he had the big run. He had the 35-yarder off the Wildcat for a touchdown. But they didn't run the ball very much at all, which was interesting. We only had 2 sacks. They had 3. Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping a little school has one too. I mean, I really like Northern Iowa for a while, but it's ran its course for me. When I get in situations where I need to pass the football, just isn't there. So I want to, let's see here. So you're rocking everything, and they're still running the ball pretty well, Brad. What did you see when you turned it back to 50? Just out of curiosity, Brad. Hold on. Some missed throw. So you're having too much accuracy, is what you were having? They were just being way too accurate, and you were hoping that the roughing the passer would change that. I would challenge that it would be tightening up the coverage. Hey, Rocky, hold on, buddy. That's what I would challenge. Let me look here. Rocky, hold on, buddy. Okay. My dog's got to go outside to go to the bathroom here. Give me 1 second. I want to... Alright, you guys give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I don't want them to, caca in the house. I'll be right back. All right, we are back, and we are going to switch things up real quick. Got some good information from Colton. Bro, I get back here and I read Jacob's post, and he's like, "We got a bully," and I'm like scrolling through the comments, like reading it, and I didn't realize what he was referring to until I was like, "What? We got someone in here?" I was like, "Do we need to ban somebody? Like, what do we got to do?" Let me do something here. I need to. Notice some people who in the stream pretty frequently. I need to add some more mods. So that's what we're doing real quick. All right, we're gonna get through this off season as quickly as possible. I've never. But real quick, we're gonna try this updated. We're gonna make some what he's using based off of information from Brad, as well as what he was testing last night. I didn't use those in this game. I just wanted to try something just completely out there. All right. There's just nothing for me to do. Like, we have all these bye weeks. Oh, I suppose it's for the Culture Bowl 20, the playoffs. But I don't get any recruiting during this, huh? Why did my coach prestige go down? Rocky. Rocky, come here. Let's see here. Yeah, those are outdated because of the patch. We have anything here? Nope. Okay. Can we just... Players leaving. Who's leaving us? Oh my god, we're losing a lot. Let me go through this position-wise. I knew Stewart was going to leave because of play style, which sucks because I did like him, but he's only 72. Rocky, no. Alright, we're not losing our quarterback. Oh, we're losing Peasant. He was an 80. Man, we're hurting on running back. All graduation. Okay. Transfer graduation. We're not getting hurt too bad there. This hurts. That hurts. We're going to have to retool and reload. Yeah, Brad, we had a patch, man. We had a patch on Tuesday. Oh, our offensive line took a little bit of a hit. Defensively, no, we're okay there. Not taking a hit really defensively. That hurts. That hurts. Alright, that's not so bad. Yeah, so I won't take credit for it. I adopted him, and he was already named, so... In fact, I have yet to name a dog. All of my dogs have been adopted and came with names, and I know you can change the name of the dog, you know, when you adopt them, and a lot of people do, but my point of view is that these dogs are already going through so much trauma. Like, they had a person who did not want them. And dogs get very emotionally attached. We know this. They had their person that they were emotionally attached to not want them. And then they are put into this weird place, Humane Society or whatever, in their kennels and stuff like that. And then they're in these weird places with no one, you know, they don't have their normal life and stuff like that. And then they get adopted by these people that they don't know, and they're going to this foreign place, and then they have to learn a new name too. I just feel like it's too much traumatizing for them. So I don't change the name. I just leave it where it's at. Try to make it as easy as possible. He's a lab mixed with something, and he very well could have a little pittiness. I mean, if you look at his face, you could see he's got a little, it would look like he's got a little pit in him, but he's all black except he has tips, white tips, but he's all black, looks like a lab, but mixed with something for sure, because he's very small and stocky. He's similar size to like a blue heeler or a pit. He very well might have something in it, you know, when you look at his face, you know. All right, we got a center. We needed that. We got a tight end. It's a blocking tight end, but we'll take it. It's just all about reloading. All right, transfer portal and off-season recruiting. Guys, I've never done this, so just bear with me here. Transfer portal. Let's see who we can... Let's look at positions. Halfback. I know we're bringing in a halfback, but... Ooh... But I don't think, what's up, Miami? Appreciate you being here. I don't think they, I don't know if I want to start a true freshman. He's only a 3-star, I think. Yeah, I initially, I adopted my dog Jax and my other dog, Waylon, on the exact same day. And then I had to put Waylon down from cancer. And then I got Rocky. Do we have any power? We have power back right here. Khalifa Keith. Don't know what his overall is, which is fine. Arkansas State wants him. He's 6'1", 2. We're gonna. I can't. Oh, I'm locked out on him. No. I'd like a power back. Trent Battle, badass name. These are just guys that I'm. Why can't I target any of these guys? What am I doing wrong here? Why can't I go after a halfback? Like, I see green over here, but like, why can't I go after... I can only go after this dude? Okay, I'm locked out and then all deal breakers. Okay, I understand it now, sorry. First time, y'all. First time. Yeah, I wanted to get him, but I can't go after him. I can't go after... I can only go after the green dots. Let's just go here. Let's see who... Whoa, what? Okay. I mean, I could compete with UAB. Add. I could compete with Temple. Definitely need here. I can compete there with these teams that they're going after. I probably can't compete with Indiana. I can compete with the Charlotte 49, 60, whatever it is. SMU, no, can't compete with SMU. Can't compete there, can't compete there. Nope, I can't go out, nope. Not even gonna try, but I could go out, I can compete with UAB. Oh. Cause my, oh, I get it, because my board's so big now. Let's take him off. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. He's interested in us. He's only 2-star though. Man. go to our board, huh? You're in the ride with me? Appreciate it, man. And I appreciate any input you guys have. Like, I mean, I know there's a delay, but I will read your comments, and if you guys have a recommendation, I will go back and do the recommendation. This is the running back I want. Let's see here. We're good here. We're good here. We're good here. I need to figure out. We got him. And we'll get him too. He's committed, which is good. Let's see here. Tackle. We're good there. Good. Oh, no. We already got that scheduled. Okay. Can't really do much more. Good there. Ooh. We better... Let's do that. Need all the offensive linemen we can get. I'm planning on moving those offensive tackles to offensive guards just because, you know, you can see the guard recruiting here is pretty tough for me. Oh, I forgot to go back. We're going to hit proximity to home. Perfect. I forgot to... Who was it here? Schedule visit. Apparently we're a championship contender. We'll hit it. Who else did I forget to... schedule a visit with? Yeah, we'll do that. Trying to get through this as fast as I can, y'all. I really am. Proximity to home. That's where all my all my hours are going are to scheduling these visits. Okay. Oh my goodness. Do we have any greens? Okay. We're not going to have enough. I really need to do him. Proximity to home. I need to make sure I do some defensive guys first. I know I got to come back. Shoot, do I have any... Hey, you know, we'll offer you a scholarship. And we'll contact your friends and family. Can't afford to scout him right now. He's an athlete. We gotta... Oh my god, I'm already on to week 4. Okay. Proximity to home. Alright, we gotta go defense here now. Alright. Yeah, we gotta do him for sure. Playing style. Let's go. Man, I probably don't need him on my board. I think I'm good here. I think I'm good. We'll come back to him in a second. I need to... scout him, but I can't wait. I gotta just, you know, get through... What do we get? Locked out of Thaddeus Dearth? Dearth? Okay. So we need linebackers, man. And we're currently in second. We're in a dogfight with... we gotta go proximity to home. And I probably need to do a hard sell on him. Or do I do a sway? Let's do a sway. Where are my 3 good ones? I don't know what I should do here. Sucks that one of them's a C-. Middle linebacker. We definitely need Art. We got him signed. That's freaking huge. We're losing him. Okay, we need to get him. We're second right now. By a lot. Oh, this is the guy we're trying to nab. I can't offer you... I can't schedule you a visit, bro, if I don't know what you are. Okay. But I don't even know what to talk about. Nope. Looks like we're pulling one middle linebacker at least. Okay, we're good on corner. Oh, no, we're not getting him. Sorry, we got one corner here, and we got the green diamond, which I don't know really what it means. I'm assuming good. Jay Moley, when setting up subs, do you set them only in the team auto subsection, or do you also set them in the user profile too? I only do them in Dynasty. I don't do them in the main menu. Do we have anybody else we need to... We should probably go after... I'm trying to think here. We're getting at least one corner. We already signed him. That's fantastic. Don't have to worry too much about... I need a safety. So we better... Better dev trait gems? Okay, very cool. Appreciate the info, Miami. We are first here. Have a little bit of a lead. So I can go back over here. And I can go to the corners. We're way down on the list. But I will offer you a scholarship. I will contact your friends and family. And I will scout you. Red gem is a slower dev trait. Okay, so green means they're going to get better faster, right? As I'm assuming. Oh, I'm full. All right, well. All I can do now is go to the transfer portal, which is, I think, our best bet. And I need outside linebacker help, right? That's the one. And we are third here. So we'll go there. I'd love to see if there's an offensive player I could go get. Like a 3-star wide receiver or... He's a freshman, but he's only 2-star. I really don't want to go after... But I need depth there. I'm losing so many running backs, and I only scouted one hardcore. So I better just add him. Although he's getting hit up by Cal and UNLV and Arizona State. Jeez. No offensive players here that we can really go after. I guess we can go. We'll go after him. We'll add him on there, and we'll just go to our board real quick and we'll scout. I think we're good on quarterback. We'll just offer you, and we'll scout you. I better... All right. Week 1, done. Yep, so I don't do anything in the main menu, Mully. I don't do a thing. All I do in the main menu is I set the fatigue, the threshold, and the injuries. That's it. I don't set sliders. I don't set auto subs. Nothing in the main menu. Oh wow, I got more hours here. Suppose I got to do that. I'm still so far ahead here. There's just no reason for me to do anything, right? I mean, there's no reason for me to do anything there. Same here. So far ahead, there's just no reason for me to do anything. Now I just gotta schedule these guys that I, or can I still schedule? If they need to be scheduled, I don't know. But let's scout you. I have a feeling I'll get all these wide receivers, but you know, might as well. We're not really in any close race with any of these guys. Just need them to freaking commit already. Good there. Okay, well, we're locked. We're full. We can't even schedule that. So, this is the main one right here. I need to figure out a way to get him. Send the house. Ah, we're really... I need him too. Alright, send the house on both of them. See if it goes. We should be good there. We're good, we're good. Need to kind of get a little bit more. Yeah, let's just play it safe. I didn't scout him. I can't schedule any visits, so hard sell if you have 3 good check marks. Ah, okay, I did not know that. So should I go back here? We're in a close one there. Do I have 3 good check marks? I do not have 3 good. B minus, we wouldn't call it. Nope, I don't have. Maybe I shouldn't hard sell then. Maybe I should go sway. Or maybe I go soft sell. Sway and soft sell are almost useless. Okay, good to know. Let's I send the house. Send the house there. No. Let's go defense here. We're good there. God, this is the him too. Wait, do I have? I don't have 3 good check. That's probably not. It's probably not happening. Oh, really? That's pretty dope. I need to check some of that stuff out. I haven't made it this far just because of testing sliders and then jumping to Mad and then 2K. As you can guys see, I mean, it's December 12th and I'm finally getting my first offseason Culture Bowl 25. When you need another check mark with a green gate. So like on this guy, I only have one green check mark, so that's not going to work. Unless I go send the house. And he's about to commit to me, so we'll just, you know, we'll just let that one ride. We're good there, I think. Oh, I need to scout this guy. Oh my god, power moves are a 90? He's got 93 strength? He's only a 3-star? Looks like he has pretty good traits for... But we're number 1 on his list right now, so we'll take it. Transferring. Ah, no. We need him. Yeah, dude, this Burley dude's insane for a 3-star in the transfer. He's insane, is he not? Like, I need to get him. Is there anything I should do special to get that Burley guy outside of what I have? I need to scout him. We need defensive tackle. See, this defensive tackle's only got 79 power moves, 84 strength, 64 awareness. As a JUCO transfer. I mean, we're gonna DM the player. But this dude is insane. 90, 93 strength, 80 tackle, 71 awareness. He's a freshman. I need this fella. But I don't know what I should do to... Should I just send the house? Yeah. That's a golden guy right there. I do contacted search mode. Oh yeah. I know you can do that up to a certain amount, right? I think it's up to 50. Up to 50 points. So you could have search mode, social media, DM the player, and contact friends and family all going at the same time. But I was just like, I don't know what I need to get him. That he's insane. We lost. That's where we're hurting y'all. Linebackers, man. Sorry. It took me a second. We really need linebacker help. I just got to offer him a scholarship. Power moves 59. 84 tackle. 80. He's got good awareness. Power rusher. So he's a power rusher with 59 power moves. Make that make sense. He's a junior though. He'd really just be kind of sitting in the depth chart. Oh, he does have that. We'll send the house. See if we can't get a little... We just need linebackers in general. We'll get him, which is great. But this is... What's he got? 83 tackle, 86 pursuit, 83 play recognition, 82 speed, 85 awareness. That's legit. Let's try to get you, Blanton. We got a little bit of hours left here. We're signed. We're huge here, huge here. We're falling right here. Do we care that much though? 78 man coverage and a man-to-man tendency, 91 speed, 94 acceleration, 82 awareness, 90 change. That's not bad. He's honestly not bad. I think we will send the house here. We can't schedule a oh, we can. There goes a lot of my... Oh, championship contender. Let's go. I can do it. I'm not going to worry about the visits on these ones where I'm so high. We did get this free safety sign, so we're huge there. And we're sitting really good there, so I'm not going to worry about that. Then we have strong safety. We're sitting pretty well, I feel like, but we're just going to go ahead and... hard sell. No, we're not going to hard sell. We're going to leave him be. You know what we're going to do? I'm sick of it. He needs to sign already. Is this damn quarterback. 91 throw power. Ooh, no abilities, though. But we locked in on him. We're just going to... We have 50 points left, y'all. 50 points. I don't know who I need to... or what I need to do to try to... 87 speed, 90 acceleration. Break tackles 80. We're way down there. Is there anybody here that I can schedule? Is it scheduled? I'm just trying to see. I got 50 points that I'd like to use if locked out. I wonder if it's just locked out there. So I wonder if its defense can be scheduled. No. So how did I schedule that one guy was like able to be... I maxed the visits. Okay. Well, that's all I got. I'm not involved with any other player. We're just gonna go. You save more hours if you do it my way and get more influence rather than send the house. I use 40 with like 9 influence. Well, hold on. 25 plus. Oh yeah. Yep, I understand. Because you're doing DM, search social media, and yep, and that's 40 versus the 50. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. We did get a commit, which is nice. Only one. I think 4 is the max for visit. Okay. So nothing's changing here. We're going to get him. We're going to get him. Ooh, we're going up on him a little bit. So let's do what... Let's just do that. I don't know what else I can do to try to get these guys that are so high up here to commit. You know what I mean? We got such... Ooh. This guy's still... Don't know if that'll work or not. We're going to try it. I don't know what else to do to try to bump them up, you know? Same here. We'll just leave it. Oh, we're barely... I gotta do something here. See if that works. Anthony, sorry, hold on. I personally still can't tell the difference between 5-star and under. I plan varsity and put your sliders in. Am I doing something wrong? What are you referring to, Anthony? And can you tell me if the zone is just broken? If anyone else knows, defenders go for block instead of the runner. It just really depends. Save more. Really depends. I don't really understand what you meant with the stars. Alright, can we just get through this here? Can my guys just go ahead and... I really want... Ooh, we are gaining... We are gaining with him. Okay, so now we can do that. And we can do a hard sell. I don't know if this is going to work, y'all. I don't know if that's going to work. But if not, we got these other two ends. I really want them. How are we doing here? Oh, yeah, we jumped up to number 1. We leapfrogged to number 1. We're going to stay on send the house. I can't add anything more, yeah. I can't, I don't want to pitch. I don't know anything. I don't know enough to pitch. I know proximity to home we got. Send the house and hard selling is good. Okay, well, at least we jumped up number 1 there. We are catching up with Gooch on Cincinnati. We are making some progress here. So we are going to do this method. Save a couple 10 points. And see. We are going up here with Gold Day. See if we're gaining anything. Yeah, not really. Not getting much with Blanton. Okay, we're sitting pretty. We do have a visit scheduled here, and we'll just leave to send the house. He's signed. Let's go. We're sitting good there. I mean, we're sitting pretty freaking good, y'all. I mean, I got all these hours left, and I just don't got anything to do with it. I need some more of these guys to just sign already. Okay, we did get Gooch, which is interesting. Wasn't expecting him to sign. Urlacher signed, center. Let's go. Jordan Williams, wide receiver, 2-star. That's the 2-star we went and targeted in transfer portal. National Signing Day. When the heck are these rest of these signings going to go through? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Did we get all the ones we thought we were going to do? We got the quarterback. We got the halfback. We didn't get him. That kind of stinks. We got all the wide receivers we wanted, so we reloaded at wide receiver. Bro, you can change your defender. I switch all the time, Anthony. I don't have a no-switch rule. The only... Guys, it looks like we got everyone we wanted, but the big question is, did I get the defensive tackle? We got him. This dude looks like a freaking animal. Didn't get we're hurting at outside linebacker. We reloaded at corner. Reloaded at safety. Our front four should be pretty dang good. Our front four should be good. Linebacker should hurt. Position changes. This is where we got to go. So here's our freshman that we just got. He's a 67 overall, which is fine because this is Vattiato's senior year, and then we can put Richardson in there at a 75, and then that gives him 2 years. So we're sitting okay here. Halfback. This is where we're going to hurt a little bit. Middlebrook, I almost have to start him. And we got Creddle. But yeah, we're hurting on halfback. I probably should have went after halfback a little bit more. I don't recommend switching when the ball's in the air, Anthony, because I do no catch rule. But I switch otherwise. But I don't do user catching. So the temptation to user catch is gone. Okay, so Amari Kelly we still have. Butler, we have, oh my God, y'all, I have to go after wide receivers. We're going to lose these two next year, and look at what we have below it. That is, ooh, that's rough. Tight end, we're going to be, man, 3 seniors. Left tackle, good here. Let's see how these guys progress, you know. Left guard, we're starting a freshman. A redshirt freshman. Unless I can transfer, I'm going to maybe do a position change is what I'll probably do. Yeah, left guard and right guard aren't looking. Should I start the? I should start the. Nah, he's got these badges here. Okay, so we're gonna. We need guard. Man, okay, we need a better left guard. And we need a better... I could probably leave him be. We're gonna move him to left guard. He become a 73. That'll help out our offensive line just a little bit. Got it in 2D. Hold on. Oh, got in 2 defensive-only games with the tweak sim. Playing well. High-rated quarterbacks, maybe a little OP. That should be an easy fix if needed. Not staying up to 3 testing night, though. Can you DM me the changes? I'm assuming it's a small auto sub or deep defensive pass interference adjustment. Left end. Here we are. 76 overall. Like I said, I think our front four defensively is going to be decent. So yeah, we have 74 overall over here. And a 76 over here. Burley's an 80. Yo. Yes. Yes. But I would like to rotate. I don't need this many defensive tackles over here. I would really like to see what would, if I moved him. He's a power rusher. Yeah, this is a phenomenal pickup for us. I'd like to move one of those guys to the end, because here we have a 74. And here's a 76 sophomore, so we're not going to do there. 76 overall, it looks like. We would want to maybe go right end. So let's go grab our... I'm trying to think. Probably... So we have our sophomore there. We run a 3-4, a 3-3 and a 3-4, so I don't need this many defensive tackles. I'd like to get these guys more tick. We have a sophomore there, sophomore. Oh, man. This is challenging. I think we'll move Hickson. He's going to take... we'll move him... We'll just move just to get a little... Linebacker. This is where we're really hurting. If they never drop the ball, I haven't seen him drop the ball a little bit. It just really depends. Man, this is... We got to move you... we're going to move you over here. We're hurting at linebacker. Okay, we got Rabby, if I said that right. And we're hurting at corner too. Like, we got a really good freshman class, or we got a solid freshman class coming in, but that's just going to be like a sit and wait type of thing, you know? Free safety, we got their senior here. And we're going to have to redshirt one of these guys. Don't know which one. Make that change later, though. Make that decision later. Safeties will be okay. Corners, we're gonna have a tough time with our corner. Man, we're gonna have a good front four, but after that, it's pretty suspect. Okay. That's all the position changes. That sucks. All those 3 stars came through. They're all rated pretty low. I mean, I know they'll get better over time. 87 speed, middle linebacker to outside linebacker. Safety can play in linebacker too. Yeah, that's true. I could always just put him in there. Ooh, we got training results. We'll see what our team actually looks like when this is all said and done. Okay. This isn't going to show our training results from our incoming class, it looks like. Okay, but Creedle bumped up. Okay. We'll be alright there. That helps a little bit. That helps a little bit. We'll end up being okay there. We'll be okay here. Training definitely helped us out. Holy smokes. Training definitely helped us out. Bro, that defensive tackle is going to be like an 86 overall, I swear. Training really helped us out, y'all. Training really helped us out. Yeah. We're sitting good. He's a freshman. Where did all these ends come from? This guy I could have definitely moved to linebacker. Where did all these ends come from? I don't know. All right, what do we think Burley went up to, man? Why is he not here? Did he not get the training? Weird. Linebacker's looking a little bit better. Why is there only 3 players here? That makes no sense. I don't know. I'm just not seeing... Okay. I'm confused, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know where, like, those players that jumped up, I didn't see them before, and now they encourage transfers. Upgrade coach skills. We don't have a lot to upgrade. Let's see, can I upgrade this? Oh, I definitely need that. Linebacker. And we're going to need that. I did not have a lot of points, that's for sure. Oh, it's returning players, not your freshmen. Okay. Encourage. This is where I'm going to have you guys help me out. Who... I have 3 players I need to encourage to transfer. And this is what it's recommending me. Yeah, I would probably say him. If you're that old, yeah, you can transfer. Need to do one more. No. Definitely not. Senior. Yeah. There we go. 85 out of 85. That's what we needed to do. Okay. I think we made it through the off season, y'all. Now all I got to do is just input the sliders from Colton. And well, we got to swap out our... Let's do this real quick. Oh, okay. No, we're good. I was making sure we didn't have the fake team in here. The schedule's fine, other than we got Wisconsin. I don't really want to play Wisconsin. Played Kent State last year. We'll play Nevada. Marshall will be fun. UTEP is conference. Let's see. Sam Houston State destroyed us. Liberty. Kansas State, New Mexico State. Yeah. I think the only one I want to swap out is Wisconsin. What star are they? They're 4-star? Or are they... No, they're... I guess I don't know what they are. But I would rather play UMass. No. I want to swap them out for like a fun team to go play, you know. I don't care about the stars. I'm going to look at the overall here. But I thought Wisconsin was a 4-star school. Middle Tennessee State. Let's see, two. Ooh, should we go to play Oregon? This is what I'm thinking. Oregon State or Washington State? That's what I'm thinking. They're rated about the same. I can swap out Wisconsin though. I'm not going to change anything else. I was just thinking about swapping out Wisconsin. Tulane, they're an 83 overall. I was thinking Navy. Yeah, I don't want to play that triple that there. I don't want to play Navy. Let's just. I don't want to play Navy. Washington State has cool uniforms, but the thing is, they're an 81 overall, right? That's kind of what I'm targeting. Is like a team similar to what I am. Or I could go above what I am too, I guess, like significantly. Is there anybody here in the 2-star? Northwestern would be fun. South Carolina is 2.5 stars. That's wow, they're really good. 84. Let's go play Northwestern. That kind of makes sense too, because we're in Tennessee. And we'll play at. That's all we'll change. That's all we will change. Set up recruiting board. You guys know, so this is how I set up my recruiting board. I do not go searching. I literally will go by position, and I'll sort only through recommended. So if they don't show me any 4-star players, I can't go find one. I have to go off of what's here. So there is a 4-star here that I could add to my list to try to go after. But I don't know. First thing we're going to do is running back. It's a huge need. We do have some 4-stars here. And he's interested in us, so we're going to obviously... I really would like a power back. There we go, Forte. Oh, yeah. That's the one right there. Balkison. Maybe. Alright, so we'll add a couple halfbacks here. Wide receivers. Let's see what we got here. We are getting some 4-star options. Let's do that. Tight end. They're just open. They're not that interested in us. We'll just do one tight end for now. I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to try to get rid of it through this board as quickly as I possibly can. For now, I can do it. I can spend time on it later. Where's my pipeline? Whatever it was, I didn't create myself as a coach. I used existing. So, there's that. I'll have to check my pipeline. But it looks to be pretty close, right? Here's Tennessee. Well, we're in Tennessee, and that's only a 2, so I don't even know what my pipeline is. To be completely honest. Uh, 4-star, and we're the number 1? Okay. I can check here in a minute. Yep, we're second there. We'll add that. We're pretty good on defensive tackle. I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. Yep. Huge need. Huge need. He's open, so we'll just go for it. First... Nope. Come on, give us a 4-star here. Yeah, we're 8th in this on this 4-star. We'll add him. I'll spend more time and go through my board. Yo, Siggy, thank you so much, and thank you for hopping through this stream, man. Really appreciate you popping through and trying what we got. We're about to play another game here, I think. Part of one, anyway. It's getting late, but screw it. Strong safety. Okay. I do need a kicker. I know that much. Did I add a quarterback? I don't remember. I didn't. It's always good to add a quarterback or two. Never know who's going to transfer out. We'll add you. Added 4 halfbacks. Wide receivers. Probably need to add. God, I don't like the short 5'9" wide receivers. I just don't. Might as well. Just double check in. Offensive line. Better do that. I got 4 more spots I can add on here, so I'm going to do it quick. Probably need to go linebacker. Add a ton of linebacker. Given how things are sitting for us currently. And we'll add you since you're open. Okay, that's going to be all that I'm going to add for now. And we're just going to go through and give everyone a scholarship. You passed out, what'd you miss? Not a damn thing, bro. I was just trying to get through this offseason so we can play another game. And I feel like we're really there. I just need to get through this bull crap, and then we can get another game in, or at least start a one. Anybody know, like in Madden, if you start a game and then you like pause it and you just close app, it saves your game for you. Like when you come back in and you join up or whatever, and you load your franchise, it'll take you right into your game. Anybody know if that works for this game? Or if you just are SOL? You think you're SOL? Damn. I'll just have to pause it and put it in rest mode then if I don't want to do the whole game. This offseason took way longer than I thought it was going to take. Of course, So I'm doing the whole setup now. Then the first week we don't have anything, so then I have to recruit everyone again. But the first part is just I'm just going through literally giving every single person a scholarship, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of my time going through and just doing the scouting, so I can just get through it as fast as possible. It's just one of those things that takes freaking time. Which I'm not gonna complain about that because this is way more enjoyable than Madden's offseason. I wish they had more to it. Alright, so then we're just going to go back and we're going to start from the top. And we're going to go through and we're just going to scout. Yo, Lupus Warrior, what's up, man? Hey, that's a good looking start. We're just going to, the first 2 weeks are just scouting all of our prospects. Got a couple good-looking running back opportunities, potentially. Yeah, man. I'm glad you're here. That's for sure. It's great to have you. I'm thankful we got 34 people in here watching me go through an off season, man. I'm trying to get to this gameplay. I promise you I am. But I gotta do this part too, you know, it sucks. Cause I really just want to play like I feel like I'm out of minutes. I feel like we could have already had another game done by now. And all I gotta do now is just finish the scouting, spam through it because it's the bye week, and then we can play a game. So in like the next 5 minutes, we should be good. Where were we at? We were at wide receiver here, right? Why does it say scouting 0%, but I scouted? There we go. All right, tight end. Okay. Nice little tight end prospect. Getting some good prospects, y'all. I mean, we know we won't get a lot of them, ultimately. That stinks. No greens in a hot minute. No greens in a hot minute. Okay, we're gonna get, man, there is a green, there we go. We're gonna get through most of my prospecting list. So I should have most everyone scouted. Especially those guys only taking 2 points each. That's clutch. So all we have left is... There we go. Safeties. Ooh. Almost got through our whole list. I'll take that. Alright, let me get these new sliders here. Or I shouldn't say new sliders, but you know what I mean. Okay. Let me get... We're updating. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's go over here. Yeah, Rocky, you're okay, buddy. You're okay, buddy. Okay. Gameplay sliders. We're just gonna... I like to, whenever I make a change, just reset and then import it. It doesn't take that long since we're only doing... Rocky, no. Fumbles and interceptions for both the CPU and the user. Makes it the process pretty quick. That's good there. Why did that... Timeout. Timeout. How I reset that, but the penalties were still there. What? How the hell did that happen? Very weird. Why are these... Everything should be... That's really weird. I don't know what the heck this game be on sometimes, man. When I reset my sliders, it should be all 15. The penalties came in at 65. So yeah, definitely check that. So we're just gonna do this again here real quick. Doesn't take that long. Worth it though, because I don't have anything from the main menu. I don't want it to mess with anything. Make sure I hit the right one here. Fumbles, interceptions. Fumbles, interceptions. There we go. 40, 52. Yep, there we go. Now this looks right. Alright, and then... Let me... It should be 50. Face mask is going to be 25. That's new. DPI, we are going to be doing 30. Yep. Okay. And then that's on. And then roughing the passer is going to be at 20. Make sure I got this right here. 20, 30. Okay, so we're good there. And then we'll go do auto subs real quick. I mean, if you guys were wondering what's being tested, I couldn't ask for a better time to be watching. 22. Oh. Real quick, I know we had a lot of people, So Colt, yeah, I turned OPI off. I said I was trying some stuff here. I actually liked the change. So this was for people were complaining about so many drop passes from the user. I turned it off because number one, you don't see it called anyway. What it does, and I've had this off in the past before, is it makes the wide receivers just be more aggressive and going for the football on like deep plays and stuff like that. You see some cool animations. It didn't impact quarterback accuracy, at least in the first game we played tonight. The completion percentages were in the 60%. So I saw some cool attempts at catching the ball, so I liked it. I'll run another one with it. It's not necessarily going to stay. It was just an idea to try to see some cool stuff. Real quick, a good defensive playbook for a team, not necessarily, you know. I like a lot of nickel. Rocky, chill, buddy. Chill. You're okay. Rocky, no. I love a lot of nickel. I like to have a lot of different sets, is the main thing. So I like to have... Here's the 3-3-5 with 3-3-5, 4 there and 4 nickel, but there's no 4-3 or anything like that, you know? Right? Yeah, you don't have anything for your standard... In the 4-2-5, you have your big nickel. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We'll try the 3-3-5. All right, playbooks. Anybody, real quick. So this is a pro style offense. The reason I picked this is because it had 11 shotgun and 4 single back, and I do like running off of the single back. That was ultimately why I chose it. I'm trying to remember who people recommended earlier, as it does take a while to scroll through this. I believe someone said Louisville. Alabama, somebody said, I'm pretty sure. But I'm very specific in that I'd like to see some... I like shotgun for passing, but then I like to run it off with a single back. Oregon we know is good, but, you know, it's not... So this is pro style, but they only have one set out of the single back. We'll find out, Colton. We're going to find out. Texas A&M. Yeah, so as you guys can see looking through here, all these offenses say pro style, but look, they have one set in the single back. Everything's shotgun and pistol. That's not exactly pro style. Like, there should be I formation, there should be, you know, quarterbacks under center. Wait. Kentucky? If it didn't take so long to scroll back to the K's, I would do it right now. I'm just kind of rolling in this direction. Looking for shotgun and single back. San Diego State. We were just right here. San Diego State University's the veer and shoot. Yeah, there's nothing under center though. They ran it, but it's nothing under center. I like to run it from under center. That's what's tricky about college is, all right, so here's Texas. So we're getting into, someone said Texas or Texas State, I think they said. Texas A&M, what do we got here? 13 shotgun, 4 I form, but no single back. This is an option, though. Texas A&M is an option. I will tell you guys that right now. Texas A&M option. I wish there was single back. Texas State, yeah, they don't. They're all straight up shotgun. I remember that. Tulane, we'll look at them here in a second. Here we go. Tulane, shotgun 12, I-form 1. Nope. No single back. Texas A&M looks good. Again, no single back, but at least there's some I-form there. UAB, come on, UAB. Nope. UCF. Someone mentioned UCF earlier. They one single back, only 9 plays. Everything's shotgun. I get it's college. I was just hoping that there'd be some pro-style teams. Again, this is labeled as a pro-style offense. And they have one set from the single back. It's still, yeah, it's on right now. Yep, it's on, Backwoods. It sure is. If you like to run the ball from under center, there's just not a lot of options for you. UMass. Someone did mention UMass. 3 single back, 16 shotgun, 1 pistol. UNLV. UNLV has the split backs. That's interesting. USF. Okay, Utah. 12 shotgun, 9 single back. I think we're going to rock Utah. Do they have shotgun, though? All right, I'll switch over. I'll look at Army real quick because it's not going to be that far away from Utah. Because this does take a second. It does take a minute to go through. Utah is number 1 right now. Utah is like the 1 so far. I am nervous at only 12 sets inside shotgun. But for now, Utah's got the lead. We will go look at Army quick. Washington. No cool, no pistol, no Wildcat, unfortunately, but 14 shotgun, 5 single back. Washington could be in play. USC did not have any single back play, Rob. I was hoping for that. I was hoping for USC. All right, we're about to get to Army here. If I could get through these. Oh, man, it takes for... Oh, there we go. Air Force, we know is a triple option. Akron, Alabama. No. Arizona, 3 and 16. Man, Arizona wouldn't be the worst. Only 3 single back sets, but they do have 45 plays out of it. Arkansas State. Army, here we go. Shotgun 10, flexbone 7. Man, I don't think I could run out of the flexbone. I think we're going to go with Utah for now. I'm still open to others, don't get me wrong. I just think for now, so we can play a game already, is we're going to go with Utah. I didn't remember seeing Michigan, to be honest with you. I know I went through it, but I didn't remember, like... I think they had just not a lot of shotgun though. I like to have a lot of options in my shotgun. For passing though, I just don't like having to run or pass out of shotgun. Alrighty, let me set my depth chart real quick. Did we already set our depth chart? I don't remember, but I'm gonna set it real quick. I don't even have a fullback on my team though. That's what sucks. Did I miss the opportunity to redshirt a player? When was I supposed to redshirt players? I totally missed that. Yep. We're good there. Left tackle. Why is he starting over here? If he's starting over here as an 82, then who's starting as our right tackle? No, 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 no. I get why they're doing it, actually. Put your best player... Put your best one to protect your quarterback. I get that. We'll let it fly. I get it. Offensive line will be okay. Here we go. Freshman speed rusher. Yes. We are starting a redshirt freshman. Burley's up to an 82. That was a huge steal for us in the transfer portal. This Jordan Thompson, sophomore, right outside linebacker. We're going to be good there. That's that dude I switched. He was a D-end and I switched him, I'm pretty sure. Or is that Buckner? I don't remember. No. No, it wasn't Buckner. Anyway. Defense is going to be okay, you guys. The corner's going to... yeah, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to put a safety in there as our fourth string. I just don't know who's starting for us over here. So we'll put Mons in as... right here. And we'll take Woodside out. And put Jordan Beasley in there. We're going to be okay. This team's looking a little bit better than I thought it was going to look. I was just running NIU, bro, the whole season. I was running their playbook, man. I just wanted to switch it up because if you get in a situation where you need to pass from being behind, their shotgun passes were just not ideal. This is the guy I just recruited. He didn't redshirt. We gotta give him the tick. I gotta go to team options to redshirt player. Okay. Redshirts. I can still do it, yeah. Quarterback. Definitely need to redshirt you. Can't afford to redshirt you. We're going to redshirt all of them. Yep. This is a very important step that I almost missed for player development. And then we can get a game going. Nope, we're not going to redshirt you. Man. Had a couple of guys come in here looking pretty good. Gooch, you transferred to us, we're redshirting you. Sorry, bub. Need to extend your... I can't redshirt anybody on my linebackers. Oh, man, I can't afford to redshirt anybody here. But we can't afford to redshirt these fellas. Nope. Alright, there we go. Alright, we all ready? 5 hours later. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go play Colorado. I'll probably schedule them next year. I didn't schedule them this year, but I think I will next year. I think it'd be fun. Alright, we play... Alright. Let's make sure... Yep, we got that there. Alright, what are we rocking? Alright, they're going to rock... Let's see, I don't know if they had any jerseys added. Kent State has some cool jerseys. Yeah. That works. And for us, we're not going to rock the All Blacks. We'll rock all blues. There we go. Let's do it, y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging with me through that off season, man. I think literally I've been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think we did that off season for an hour, like an hour and 45 minutes of that. You know what I mean? Like the game took like an hour. And that off season took a long time, but we got 30 people here, and I was not expecting that this late. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. I really do. So it makes live stream fun, and honestly, it's what makes me live stream more often is just having you guys tune in and hang out and throw out ideas and, you know, for playbooks and, you know, things like that.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Rocky, you're okay, buddy. You're okay.
So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders will have some work to do after that short return.
All right, I wonder if Colton is still here. I know he said he was going to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning watching, but I'm curious if you're watching what he has sent me to test.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys.
It's going to be Genty.
Zone coverage is open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Taking a shot on the first play. And it's
Shoot.
incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first.
See, I like this already, man. I love having all these different
Quarterback overthrowing that guy.
single back plays. Colton, see, I kind of thought you might be, but what time zone are you in, Colton? Just out of curiosity.
Just saw it happen right there.
I'm liking the single play, good defense. Good defense. I'm liking the single back already. And then going over here, look at I like that they have the split offset. I'm a big fan of that. We finally have 5 wide. All right, y'all. I might have found my playbook. Just looking at it. Okay, you're in Central Time Zone too then. Okay, cool.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man out of the backfield.
Nope,
And he's
wasn't
not
there.
gonna get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
I am Central Time.
Runner onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
North Dakota's a weird state, man. Like, we're all... it's Central Time, but then, like, you look at the map, and the state, like, the north part of the state, all the way to the border of Montana, is Central Time, right? And then the time changes for Montana. But then if you go south 60 miles, it just going south, the time changes. Not west, south. And it goes over like 120 miles to the east, to the dang near middle of North Dakota. Part of it is Mountain Time Zone.
Offense gets set for second down.
What type of quarterback am I up against? That's a great question. Let's find out. I did not look. Kent State. He is a field general. I like that they're audibling.
Looking to throw, it's Ulatowski.
Deep shot.
Down the right side.
There we go. I like the deep shot.
Taking a shot on second down, and they'll
We got 3rd and 7 here.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that
We're
one.
going to show cover 0, but we're going to run cover 3. Early on, I'm a fan of this playbook. This defensive playbook. Here's Burley. It's our stud.
on third.
They double teamed him smartly.
Have to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead,
Yeah, dude, North Dakota's lines are weird.
flashes will line up to punt it away.
And it makes no sense, too. Like,
To lock 'em up close to their goal line.
honestly, when you look at a map of, like, the Mountain Time Zone
Offense can get going.
and,
That last drive,
like, the lines for it,
they had to punt it.
half of North Dakota should be Mountain Time Zone and half should be in Central.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what
No.
they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Hands it off.
Good D.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose.
I switched to the 3-3-5.
You see all this.
I was on the 3-3-5 tight before,
They're sliding right before
and
the
I
snap.
switched up just to 3-3-5.
Offensive line. Then they're moving
A
back
lot of
and
play
stunting.
action here,
Really good job by
which
the
I'm
defense.
fine
Continue to
with,
move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the
but I need to have some
backfield and
non-play
make this
action
life
too.
hard on this running back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Butler. And he's able to bounce off.
Nice. I think that was a new animation that I maybe haven't seen before. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know it though unless you know, lived in North Dakota or traveled to North Dakota or something like that, you know. Should be like you look at South Dakota, and half their state's Mountain Time Zone is Central Time Zone, and you look at like where I'm from in North Dakota, which is Central Time Zone. If you drive straight south into South Dakota, it's Mountain Time Zone. So half of South Dakota is Central, half is Mountain Time Zone, but North Dakota is completely different.
To the air. It's Vattiato. They're trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself.
That was a good block, number one.
Stop it. He shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Get dropped with them because it's by design. Right, we dropped the interception slider down to 25 because there's so many interceptions. Now there's be reevaluated and be like, oh, should it be? That's the offensive awareness, or excuse me, the wide receiver offensive pass interference turned off in action, by the way. But the interception slider, it was at 30, it's at 25. It can definitely be reevaluated to see if it should go back up to 30 if there's too many drops. The main thing was there was just so many interceptions occurring that it was just something that had to be done.
Pocket starts to collapse.
Oh,
And he was hit just as
it's just to try to
The offensive line has got to give him at least a
prevent there from being so many interceptions. Now, there are some pretty bad drops.
Here comes the offense on second down.
And that's where you evaluate, okay, are there so many bad... I mean, you have to count up how many bad drops are there. If there's enough drops where... Oh, that play would have been so nice if it worked. If there's... Let's just say there's 5 or 6 drops a game of interceptions. And you're still having...
This drive was
1 to
quick
2 a
go
game
long
per
after
team.
a couple of misfires.
Do you increase it?
To stall out on 3rd and 10.
Even if you're having these bad drops?
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And short.
We'll just get in field goal range here.
First down marker.
They dropped in coverage, took away what we initially wanted.
Salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side.
Missed that. Nope, got it.
It is
Barely.
And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Barely got that.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside.
See if Rumble's watching this.
By the kickoff team, everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16.
Hey, we've had 14 views on Rumble.
For the Kent State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm.
No
on that
comments,
last
though.
drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front
All
they
right.
got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing.
Rocky, you're okay, buddy.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team?
I like the pressure.
Threaten the run and then run play action. It opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He threw that one with
4 wide receiver, okay.
serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in
Rocky,
there.
you're okay.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Rocky, no.
Gonna run it. It's
Good run.
They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
I like the plays out of the 3-3-5 versus the 3-3-5 tight, like the sets, I should say. I like them. They're a little bit better. You have the opportunity. That's a good run.
And he's brought down at the
Like if they're in this 3 wide receiver set, but I'm like, I want to take away.
Has a ton of pride. They want to come
So
out
here,
each
I can set it up to where this, if I set up like this, it's like,
impose their will
you know, better for like the
on
run,
that just enough
preventing against the run. So that's what I'm going to run right now. Shoot.
The golden flashes.
Nope.
Line it up on first
But I can run that and still be in this. I can run that and have
down. They'll try the middle.
a solid front. You know what I mean?
2nd and 5.
Against the run.
I know the passing game sells. The passing game is exciting, but it's not.
And that's what I
exciting
wanna
to get
run
5 or
right
6 yards
here.
on the ground, but it will be
Fire
very
zone.
successful.
Halfway there on
You thought they
first
had
down
glue
and
for
2nd and
hands?
5.
Oh wow.
Found enough room to
Okay, I just wanna show some appreciation for this play.
high.
Good job reading the defense.
That was dope. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in this game before. So the quarterback, play action. It's an RPO, and he pulls it, and he throws it, and the defender dives, but it gets in there. That was really cool.
On that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw.
They've been running the ball effectively, so I'm trying to take away from the run a little bit.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Still got
And a
8.
pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying.
We're gonna man
ahead of
up
the
here if
chains,
we can
and
find.
you
Yep,
run with that
and we're gonna
type of
blitz.
efficiency on first down, man. You are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rides to the back. And the golden flashes.
Yeah, that was a really cool play. I'm a fan.
Well, they needed 2 yards for
We're gonna
that
blitz
first
again
down.
here.
Running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left.
There we go. Nice play, Smith.
Defense there to stop him.
We're going to start using some shells. Let's get out of this look. Let's get over here. We're going to double their wide receiver 1. 2nd and 7. Yeah, we're going to show 2-man, but it's not going to be... There's no safety help here. Well, we have 1 safety, I guess. Playing middle of the field. That's a sack? What was the play call? That looked like an RPO to me. No, like a read option, excuse me.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
Won't show me the... Oh, there we go. Won't show me the... Oh, there was play action. And we had pressure. 3rd and 16, okay.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. They play that screen.
They go for this here, do you think? Field goal. All right.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, 10-play, 4-minute, 42-second drive. I like seeing that from the CPU. I like seeing those longer drives.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stopped.
Cool play.
And had to settle for a field.
Very cool play.
Step 2 here and score a touchdown. You got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
I like that play. That was a very cool play.
Leaves them with 2nd and short. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
We better...
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
Try to power this in.
Offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try to run for it.
We got it. Like it. I like it.
Down, but not before he picks up the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time the offense got the better of the defense.
Go get that block, 88.
The receiver on the jet sweep.
I am lucky, man. I was... If he didn't go... I was worried. I thought he was going to go outside to block that guy, and he didn't, but we were able to cut it upfield.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And
Woo.
they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one as the tackle was finally made.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. It's a big gainer in the pass game.
Big pass play. I like it.
Yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the running back.
Oh, nice cutback.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
We're going to hit him with play action again. This is how I run my... This is what I like with my offense, y'all. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Play action when it works. But you know if you haven't been able to run the football, their play action, you're getting sacked right away.
Looking for a man. It's Vattiato. Might be looking to run. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? No reason to panic when you see those extra.
Yeah, this is my kind of offense right here.
Well, and the great ones do
when it's working, right? We play a certain team, it might not work.
My answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient.
But so far, I do like what I
This
see
time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Coleman.
in the
Throw and catch gets him
shotgun
down to the
formations.
6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
which we're going to utilize right now. So when we get in a situation where the running game isn't there,
Wants to fire on second down. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off his red zone chance.
we'll return soon, bruised ribs. We'll just sub him out.
Made sure he put that football in his hands.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first.
I don't know about this play call, y'all. Hey!
Sprinting, he'll take it all the way.
Woo! Blockers paved a trail.
A methodical drive.
I wasn't sure.
Spirit-breaking.
I wasn't sure, but I really liked that play too. I liked the design of it.
Touchdowns and all that stuff.
I thought it was a good opportunity down here in the red zone.
Time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive.
10 play, 80-yard drive.
To the house from the 6 to finish it.
Yeah, he was. And I had to trust the scheme there, because if you look at the scheme, it was showing a guy
Let's see how it goes this
going to
time.
pick up
State offense. Guys, that last trip, a little
the guy
disappointing.
coming from that backside.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Dropping back, it's Gulatowski.
Oh, good find.
In the middle, it's complete.
Good find.
That one could really
Against
put
that
this
play
drive
call.
into high gear. They
Shoot.
have a first down at the 37.
We're going to blitz.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense
They're gonna
is gonna
throw this
decide to
here,
stay
I
in
think.
zone, or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Makes his connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job creating space. That's what
I really am happy that they are not a hurry-up team.
Get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and then when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Whoa, that's a glitch.
Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under.
It's because he had to hurdle the guy, and then he catches the ball and he just stopped.
Able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Yeah, that's a glitch.
For the offense after recovering their own fumble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's
Because he was like taking off to run. Good dart by him too there. My goodness.
47.
He was taking off to run, and then he like jumped over his guy or whatever,
There's no mystery where
fumbled it, picked it up, and then
on critical down and distance.
or whatever it
Let's see
was.
how they're able to cover him.
Ooh, I don't like that.
That pressure got to him, and he
I
just had
don't
to chuck it
like
out of
that.
bounds.
This is what we're still trying to fix, right? This is the negative of intentional grounding being on. With it off, he's scrambling. With it on, that guy's right there. And I get it. He doesn't want to scramble probably because of that guy right there. But why are you throwing it back over here? Throw it right here.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He'll try to pop the draw.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football with real success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
It's
Big 3rd and 9. We gave up the 3rd and 16 last time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Yeah, they need to reprogram it for sure. It's just too ugly.
Looking to pass. It's Gubatowski. Short throw to the sideline is
Like,
complete, and he's out.
the programming doesn't need to be throw it to the closest wide receiver to the sideline. You're outside the pocket. Throw it to the sideline.
To kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Moving the running back, trying to
Shit.
get the D to
I don't understand why that always is like that on a possession change. Have so little time.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
I still want to run this play.
A first down.
Yeah, the logic is there on screens, but it's not there on throwaways. Make it make sense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dumps it off in the pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space...
Wasn't a good play call. Lost 4 yards.
He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
No.
Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off.
I predetermined where I was going with the football there.
Picked up after a solid return.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things
Shoot.
can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact
That was
opposite
bad.
of what happened. Now you set them up in
Bad, bad, bad.
scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
You should call timeout randomly.
Timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
2nd and 3, we're going to blitz.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Oh, dang. With points right before half, too.
Gubatowski. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Kent.
Yeah, and the passing game.
All right,
comes
he
through,
is-
man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
They got the late touchdown
All
on
right,
the board
we
now.
got 55 seconds. We got 3 timeouts. Let's go do something.
Defense can keep them
Not
in
another interception.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move.
Oh!
He's able to pick his way through the traffic.
That's gonna help. I mean, there's a great return. But I thought we were maybe gonna take that one.
Boy, they hope this next drive
Coleman in the
is
flat,
effective after throwing a pick last time,
or
Jesse.
Hork
Yeah, the
Stamp.
coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better.
Oh, hang on. See, there's still drops. There's still drops in traffic.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running
It makes sure that my best best rated cornerbacks line up with their best rated wide receivers.
throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
On on second down, looking again to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there.
I'm missing guys, but that's why I didn't call a timeout or spike it there, is because I was like, if I didn't pick it up, then I wanted to run some more clock before kicking it back to them. And if I did pick it up, I was like, I got timeouts, then I can take a couple shots, get in field goal range.
And the return man has no
They should just run this out.
place to hide and a place to be tackled. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down.
Yeah, it's on Madden. Yeah, you just click R3 for your coach adjustments. You do it. You have them on offense too. For various. I don't use them on offense. I only use the cornerback matchup one.
And our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. And a
Everything's pretty even.
competitive game so far.
Colton, if you're still here, I'd say maybe.
The big statistical categories.
Oh, I don't know.
While it may be a broken record,
I'd probably tighten up the coverage just a little bit. We'll see how it plays out. But early, you would say,
win that
I mean, tighten it up a little bit. He's not throwing incomplete passes really, but he's also had
back to the guys at Lloyd's.
guys pretty much wide open.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
He hasn't really thrown it into coverage.
One going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs. With respect
Yeah,
to
that's probably where I'd lean
There's a
is
lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're gonna
slightly
keep
increase
going,
pass
we're just gonna
coverage
do
just
it
because,
better.
again,
But then there are others
I
that
understand his
believe
completion percentage being high if everyone he's throwing to
Find out
is
here.
open.
Himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field.
Good handoff.
Football and get a new set of downs. Like
Good play
nice
call.
First down execution.
Wow, the
Let's stay right
running
where we're
back
at.
is showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that
Ooh,
one for a
ooh,
first
my
down.
goodness, what are they running over here?
Back to
4 wide receivers over there?
Gutowski. Takes the easy completion.
It didn't hurt us. 3 yards.
Scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there.
3rd and 2, we got a blitz.
This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40.
Bring our linebackers up a little bit.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout.
There we go.
The 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And they're gonna go for it again, huh?
Pass play, quarterback was
We're gonna double mug it.
progressions. There was just simply nobody
Just
open
double mug it.
to make an accurate enough throw. Ball's incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Finds his man enough for the first.
Oh, what a throw.
To the ground after picking up the 1st down. And the golden flashes with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations.
Yeah, everyone he's throwing to is open.
Understanding
So not a lot of incomplete passes or off-target throws. He's had a deep shot that was an overthrow. He threw it out of bounds. And then he had that pass breakup. I think that was his only 3 incompletions so far.
So quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Yeah. That'd be the feedback. He's an 85 overall too, but he's 18 to 22.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
I don't know if that would actually be it, though, just because all that does is it impacts the wide receiver attacking the ball. My issue hasn't really been that. My issue is he's just had guys wide open. I don't know. My defense hits hard. I'm in on PlayStation. I don't know. Doesn't hit hard enough, and that was a freaking touchdown. God dang it. Because the OPI should only impact the wide receiver going for the ball, attacking it. But he's just had guys wide open. Well, that's true.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the running back.
I mean, if you were seeing off-target throws, I guess. Because I was just going to say, like, he's just had guys wide open. That's only I was thinking just increase the coverage a little bit because he's just having these guys that are open. And naturally, when you're forced to throw into coverage a little bit more, or defenders are got a little bit better coverage, then you're going to have more swats and off-target throws anyway. Was just my thought process. They've ran it. They've ran it a decent amount. I'll look here after this play.
Comes out throwing on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
They've ran it 13 times. I mean, they've ran it more than me. They've had more play calls than me, too. But that yards per rush isn't right because of the sack. Yeah, he's 5 for 21 for 4.2, and then 3 for 16 for 5.3.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw those out routes to receivers, and he gets out of his break, and he gets his head around, and ideally you want him to get his head around right in time to catch that football.
So the running backs have 8 carries so far.
Get his hands around, his head around in the right time.
They did have a designed quarterback run, though. He hasn't scrambled. So the quarterback's taken 2 sacks and then ran it once. So they actually have 9 design runs to their 23 pass attempts. So it's like a 55 to 45 split. Or a 60-40 split.
I like this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen.
Yo, Big Papa, what's up, fam? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
From the shotgun, the inside kid.
Ooh.
And he's a real
So I was running the ball pretty well in the first half, and now that's like they're honing in on that. You had the running back. I mean, it depends on, I don't know the kind of offense they have. This play call's not going to work.
You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes.
Damn it.
You got to go execute your assignment.
Going late tonight. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. We streamed a game, and then it happened to be the last game of my season. And I was like, I'll play another one. We got these changes from Colton that he's been testing out. Need to play them. And but I had to get through my off season. And that took like an hour and a half. I'm tired as hell, but we're going to finish this game.
Dropping back, it's Vattiato coming after it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And here comes the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And David, how they...
I'm going to put a spy on a quarterback that hasn't scrambled yet.
One more time after that last drive.
Once you get the defense...
Oh, how was the game?
And you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse.
So yeah, I don't know, Colton. You could be right. I'm just looking at it like, you know, that was man coverage. Guys, he's throwing to wide open guys, so I can't fault his completion percentage. But I mean, you could be right. I can try it with OPI off. I just, you know, the game I played before this was against a quarterback rated 96 overall. And I had the OPI off, and he was like 66% completion percentage.
He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, he couldn't find any running room.
Hey, Elijah, appreciate you coming through, man. I really do. Especially because it is so dang late. Got killed 8-3. Well, did you get a beer, some nachos in you? You know, that you had to pay $20 for that normally costs $5 anywhere else? It always tastes better, right?
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding...
The other change I had, though, outside of the offensive pass interference turned off, is I had DPI on 75. I was just checking it out.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Ulatowski.
Like the throw. I had roughing the passer at 0-2. So that was, I think that's the main difference between what I tested on. I had a different quarterback. I was on the 100-0 for the quarterback auto subs. And then I was on 75 DPI, and I was on 0 for roughing the passer. Ooh. Potentially dropping. You tell her about my. That's hilarious. She doesn't care. I know, right? Girls just don't understand, man. It's the same if they tell us about like makeup or gossip, right? We just don't care. Brad was telling us, Big Papa, that dropping the face mask helps them, the quarterback, scramble a little bit. Colton was testing with face mask lower, and he was seeing some quarterback scrambles. I haven't had it happen yet. Doesn't mean it wouldn't happen, you know.
Looking to move it through the air.
Not the best decision I could have made.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
But I am curious.
take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Ball still on the 34.
I am curious what this would look like with your stuff, Colton, but the DPI and the roughing the passer. Also, and then flipping around offensive pass interference and stuff like that. I'm just curious.
Getting some heat.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center.
I think it's going to be ran on, bro. Like, the quarterbacks take so many less sacks with it on. The trick is just trying to get them to scramble now. But like I was telling Chad earlier, I would rather have the quarterbacks avoid sacks and not scramble. And then I did not control my guy there. That's so stupid. Then have quarterbacks taking 6-7 sacks a game but scrambling.
You've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got it past the marker. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is.
The big problem is with scrambling. It's difficult. There's so many quarterbacks in this game that are field generals. We know scramblers and improvisers will do it. It's just getting the field generals to take off. Not crazy, but like once or twice a game.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Attempted scrambles that are just horrible awareness, right?
I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew. But I'm not
What am I doing? I need to just run this. It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it pushing.
But Colton, I'm definitely curious. I'll definitely test offensive pass interference back on with your exact setup. But I'm also curious if you would be willing to test the DPI and the roughing the passer. I'm just curious.
They'll try to get it in with the
I know you were getting some runs already with it currently, but I'm just curious if it does anything more. You know what I mean? Has any other positive impacts? Or negative.
running play to the left here.
Oh, he blew that up.
Nowhere to run
Shoot.
on. Loses 4 on the carry.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throwing.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in,
Not my
we
best
might
play
have
call.
ourselves a finish.
In the red zone.
Back to throw, it's Vattiato. And the pressure gets him.
Shoot.
Back at the 8-yard line.
That was not a good play call.
And listen, the quarterback drops back.
I don't know why I picked that play call in the red zone. I like the play call anywhere else, but it's just the red zone's too small of an area.
Getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up 14 over Nevada.
4.5 minutes left. We have to get a stop
College football where we've come to
and then a
expect
touchdown.
unexpected. Fellas,
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got
That's not the stop.
open receiver. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback had flat fitted in a tight window.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration.
All right, we still can hold them to a field goal.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And then we just need
Trying to run the football there, just
a touchdown. Yeah,
They
just a
got
touchdown.
dominated up front at the point of attack.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. He looks that one in nicely. And just a short, safe pass by. They pick up a few.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down.
False start.
On the road for this offense.
Please be a false start. No! All right, we're going to man blitz it now.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little
5 wide.
farther away from their own end zone.
We're going to double safety blitz.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Guwatowski.
Oh!
Complete on the right side. They are on the
You got to be kidding me.
pick up the first down. They'll
I thought that guy could have swatted it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the
26 of 31.
getting set on 1st and 10.
Ugh.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Soft spot. Golden flashing.
Well, they pick up the first against zone. This for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. Down receivers.
Well, they're better than me according to the overall here.
You've got to hold it to the very last possible
Eric.
second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't
That interception that led to a touchdown really hurt. That touchdown they had at on the back of the end zone that was ruled incomplete, that challenged and overturned.
Run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock 2nd and 9. And a nice solid pickup there.
We have no more timeouts, man.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Douglas. They thought they could just
Well,
on 3rd and short, but this
put the ball back with
there to make
30 seconds and no timeouts.
on 4th down.
It's bleak.
Comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out next.
Gotta take a chance. Maybe we'll get a return.
Bring it back from inside his spot.
Nope.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground.
Well, yeah, but real life's different than the game.
Okay, one possession game. Got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
You got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be...
He's going for it all. He's got it down the left. And they'll do more than move the chains.
No way.
30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw
I held,
and then hauling it in.
bro, I held circle after that to spike the ball. Are you kidding me? I was holding circle so I could spike the ball. And I was like, maybe the game is just, you know, show me the replay anyway. I was literally holding circle. That's
There were plays to be made on the field, and David, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job.
stupid.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
And why is it auto? Oh my god, dude.
I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been
Why is it running the clock? If it's a first down, the clock stops till I get up there. That's dumb. The score showing 13-13. I wish they'd just fixed the bugs in this game. I'm really liking the Utah playbook too. Like, how are you still having these bugs in this game? So, just for Colton, they ran it 9 and 4. They ran it 11 times here. He ran it a couple times too, because I only stacked him twice. Yeah, 2 sacks is all. They sacked me once. I actually don't like the pistol that much. I'm a big fan of single back, and then a cool. I like shotgun, like a lot of shotgun options. Alright guys, so for you guys to test, you know, we showed the sliders as I input them before the game. I'm not going to do it again. You guys can just go back to right before this game to get it. But I will say, Colton said that he was seeing different things with offensive pass interference on. I mean, I was liking some of the cool animations I was seeing, and I had it off the first game, and the CPU quarterback went like 66%. It was a 97 overall. But for the sake of testing, we can try it on. The other difference is I had my DPI at 75 and I had roughing the passer at 0. So we'll be definitely testing a couple different things. I'll be testing exactly what you see here with offensive pass interference on versus off, which we just played. But I'm also going to be testing it with the DPI at 75 and intentional grounding at roughing the passer at 0. And I'll be testing it with offensive pass interference on and off for both of those. So, just something to keep in mind. That's basically where it's at. The gameplay is there. The only thing we're fine-tuning right now is CPU completion percentage and trying to get this quarterback, the field generals, to run a little bit. I should say that first game I played, I had the CPU quarterback at 100-0. So again, I'll be testing all these different things just to see how that looks. But anyway, guys, this stream went way longer than I thought it was going to go, which, you know, hey, it happens. I'm glad you guys all hung out, man. We literally almost had 30. I mean, we've had hovered around 30 for for most time. Yeah, Colton, it definitely had some cool animations. I'm also wondering though, with the face mask tip, if we can't go back to the 100-0 auto sub for the CPU. Like I said, that first game I had 100-0 for CPU auto sub, 0 roughing the passer, and 75 DPI. and they were 65%. He took some deep shots. It looked pretty good. So, I mean, I'd say it's worth exploring that. I'm not saying next time you test, go in and literally change all three. Like, don't go and do the auto sub, the DPI, the roughing the passer, and the offensive awareness all at the same time. I would say I would do the first one would be the auto sub and nothing else. And then just note the changes and leave it. Then do the DPI. Note the changes, leave it. So then your first game you'd just be doing auto sub 100-0. Then second game you keep the 100-0 and do the DPI at 75. Then the third game, keep the auto sub at 100-0, keep the DPI at 75, put the roughing the passer at 0. And then the fourth game, and you again, you do notes, you send them to me all the time. The fourth game would just be simply turning offensive awareness off. And just see the impact of changing each one has, and then it can also reflect and be like, all right, well, when we had this one on, it did this, and then this one did this, and then it's easy to kind of go back and be like, all right, well, let's keep this where this was at, but these two, you know what I mean? It's kind of easy to just kind of go back and forth and pick it out. And that's what I'll be doing too. So, I have a half day tomorrow for work, but the other half is supposed to be a Christmas party for 5 hours. That's a really long Christmas party. I don't think I'll be there that long, so we'll see. And then we'll stream tomorrow for sure. So, but anyways, guys, that is the stream. I got to get to bed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please leave some comments in the Discord. Also, if you can, make note of what you're testing, right? You have the exact setup right here with the offensive pass interference on. If you try it with offensive pass interference off, or the roughing the passer at 0, or whatever we just talked about for changes, just make note of that when your feedback. Big Papa, yes, please. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. 100%. I'll send over to you what Colton sent me, and then you just heard right now what to test and stuff like that, so it should be good. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted, but hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care. Till the next